through the breath, the power of the one mind, consciousness coming together right now, each of us in our individualized form, not only praying for peace around the world, but praying for this sanctuary right now, for the camera, for the speakers, for the microphones, for the heat and the air conditioning, that we bathe this space in love and power and flow, connectivity, vibration, frequency. We know it, we know it, we know it. If there is a sense within us that we know it, we will affirm it by saying, and so it is. One more time. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you for participating. How are we doing, Gordon? Gerald, Rob, how are we doing? Maybe we should just do collective world peace in this sanctuary. We just fixed it together. It wasn't working, and now it's working by frequency, vibration, by the power of prayer. So we can do it. Okay. Over and out. We have Joanna today. Joanna Pearl. Hi, honey. So grateful. We have Ryman with us this morning. Yay! We have Don Taylor in the back holding light for us. He did a beautiful meditation this morning. And we have our practitioner of service today, Janie Curry. And I'm Reverend Shar. We already did all of our prayer work. That was so fantastic. So thank you for that. Should we start? I think we should. All right. So we're going to have our centering song this morning. Joanna and Ryman are going to just take us a little deeper as we begin. And then I will ring the bowl 3 times. That's our cue to drop in even more. Drop in even more. And then we'll have an invocation with our practitioner of service, Janie Curry. Welcome to Sunday service.
All is well, I can rest, I am safe, all is well, all is well, I can rest, I am safe, all is well. All is well, I can rest, and I am safe. All is well.
All is well. We stand in this powerful place of wellness. It completely surrounds us. We walk in it. We breathe it. Our heart beats with it. And this day is blessed with all wellness. It always is. And sometimes it's forgotten. But we know it. We have learned it. We have felt it. And we bring it forward. This time, this service together, the beauty of voice, of music, of sound, and simply being is completely well. And bringing all of this to the forefront of presence. Right now, I celebrate. It is well, and together we know, and so it is.
I got green lights, baby. Anyway, hi, good morning. Good morning. We got Joanna with us this morning. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy you're here. Welcome, welcome. Your voice is always such an added, beloved gift to our community, so thank you. And we've got Raymond and Tazari. Thank you, Raymond. I love it when you're here. Welcome to Sunday service celebration. We did start a little differently this morning, but that was kind of fun, wasn't it? Just get everything activated and ready to go this morning. So thank you for your participation in praying up our technology, because I think we forget we're vibration, and our experiences and the way we vibrate affects everything, and we can course correct that by changing our frequency. And we did that this morning. And so thank you for helping me, because I certainly needed it. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. We're here today to celebrate. Where did I had a little image. Oh, I don't know. I think this is the way it's going to be today. Yeah, I put another slide in this morning, and it didn't save. So, but it was really a beautiful image, and it said, if you don't believe that you're a miracle, if you don't believe that you're a miracle, just by being here today, by being incarnated, by being alive, being born, you are a miracle. So that was what I was going to present this morning, is we are all living, breathing miracles just by being here, just by incarnating in this life experience together. It truly is a miracle, and it's a miracle that we get to witness each other in that way and celebrate each other in that way. Gosh, if we all could just walk around celebrating the miracles that we are, I think life could feel a little different, don't you think? So I need reminding too, and that's what we do here together. We come here to this place, to this center, to remember the truth of our being, that we're a walking, living miracle. And we are God in form, expressing itself as us in our own unique, individualized ways. So we come here to this center, to this teaching philosophy, to remember that we are God in form, having its experience, and loving one another in a greater and greater way. So welcome to our community. If this is your first time, welcome. Come see me after service. I'd love to chat and tell you more about what we do here as a teaching center, as a teaching philosophy of the science of mind, written by Dr. Ernest Holmes, our founder of Science of Mind. So welcome to Sunday service celebration. We're all grateful that you're here. So we're going to begin next with our spiritual reading of the day, and that's with our practitioner, Janie Curry. So please welcome Janie one more time.
This reading is a composite, actually put together with the panache Desai, D-E-S-A-I. The universe is constantly recreating itself. every moment, it shifts, adapts, and evolves. You are not a passive observer in this process. When you align with this flow, you become an active participant. This means that the reality you experience is not fixed. It's fluid, just like water, constantly changing and morphing. So how do you move into a fluid reality? Being in the flow opens you up to infinite possibilities, probabilities. Imagine standing at the edge of a river, the water moving swiftly, carrying countless possibilities. You have the power to dip your hand in and pull out a new experience anytime. It's your choice. Each choice, thought, action sends ripples through the water, creating new pathways and outcomes. You are not just a passive observer, but a powerful co-creator, free to choose your path and shape your reality. When your energy vibrates at a frequency that is in direct alignment with what the universe has been attempting to deliver to your entire life, you begin to live in the flow, and true miracles start to happen. So flow versus control. Here's the thing. Being in the flow isn't about controlling the river. It's about being in sync with it. You don't fight against the current. You move with it. You trust that the flow will take you where you need to go. This trust allows you to see the opportunities that you might have missed if you were trying to force a particular outcome. In this state, you notice that your inner world shapes your outer reality. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions all play a role in the unfolding of your life. You are more aware of this connection when you are in the flow. You begin to see how your focus can shift your experience. If you focus on fear, doubt, you might find yourself stuck in a loop of the same old patterns. But if you focus on possibilities, the flow opens new doors, new realities, new opportunities, and new places. And so it is. Love you, lady.
Oh, how perfect. How perfect is that reading for what we experienced this morning, right? Being in the flow, not fighting the river, and allowing for that greater channel to allow Spirit to more fully express in our lives. Perfect reading. Thank you, Janie. Thank you. So sorry. Wait, where did I do that? Oh, sorry, I need the clicker. Sorry. The clicker. So again, we are blessed with Joanna Pearl this morning. Can we just welcome her one more time, Joanna? And I don't know, I follow her on Facebook and Instagram, and so it was intriguing to me to see all this Grammy talk around Miss Joanna Pearl. We have this little inside secret between us that I envision her in a stadium full of screaming and adoring fans, and yet we always are gifted front row tickets to her concert because we have been here and we have, so so she has been promoting her new album is Authentically Me. If you haven't found it, it's on Spotify. Great songs. She's headed to the Grammys. Can you tell us more about that?
So I'm part of the Recording Academy. I have been for a while. But this year's different because we took one of the songs, the single, Reason Why, and it was up for consideration. So it's like I never have done that before. So We didn't get a nom, not yet, but
Not yet.
we put our toe in the water.
Yes, this is the first step,
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
This is holding the mental equivalent for us, and we know what's coming next for you. We really do. So here's her bio. She is going to the Grammys, and she's getting everything lined up right now for some live events and shows this year. And if you want to stay in the loop, you can sign up for the Pearl Press newsletter at joannapearl.com. And you can find her on Instagram and Facebook and Spotify through your website, right?
Yeah,
Through-
I'm
yep.
everywhere.
All-
You want to be? I'm like a
and
Visa
everywhere.
card.
She's everywhere. She's everywhere. So we are absolutely blessed and gifted with Joanna this morning, and she's going to be singing A Million Dreams. So please
you.
welcome Raymond and Joanna.
Thank you. Just remember, if you want those front row tickets, you better sign up on that list. I close my eyes and I can see a world is waiting up for me that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say that I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say that we've lost our minds. So I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think
for Joanna and Ryman. Ryman, you're fantastic on that keyboard. When you're here, it's such a beautiful flavor to our service. So thank you. I love watching you up there. All right. So a million dreams, and we are talking about the $1 million lottery this morning. Who here plays the lottery? Nobody? I do. Hey, when it gets to like $1 billion, that's my buy-in. I'm like, okay, I say to Susie, I'm like, all right, it's at $950 million. I think I'm going to do it. We're going to buy a ticket. So I play. I like to play. It's fun. It's fun to play, right? There's a reason why, I think, when I'm at Pachanga and I'm walking by and I put 1 penny in, because it just takes 1 penny to win, right? There's an element of fun and joy and excitement in playing, participating, right? I know I'm not alone. I know you guys are all secret lottery ticket buyers. Somebody's buying them. We're all, the dollar amount's creeping up. So today we're going to talk about, we're in the Science of Mind text this month. We're doing the first 4 chapters of the Science of Mind textbook, okay? And so I need to call Lorelai's always the one that reminds me. Is this the right book? It is. It's the Science of Mind, but it doesn't look right to me. I decided to use the new version because I'm an old-timey and I have mine is bound in leather. And somebody came up to me. I don't think he's here today. He's like, that looks very old. And when you bring your Science of Mind textbook and it's bound in leather, use the new one. I'm like, okay. But then I open it up and I don't even know what I'm looking at. So there you go. I know. No, I like that one. I'm going back to my old-timey version. I like I'm not going to listen. I like the old-timey version. So the first 4 chapters are the thing itself, what it does, how it works, why it works, right? It's really the basic information for this teaching, what it is and why it works and how it works, essentially. And the first 4 chapters, it's only about 40 pages, realistically. And it really is the nuts and bolts of our teaching, okay? And so today we're gonna look at why it does what it does, how it works in our life. And I'm relating it to playing the lottery ticket, because we are swimming in it. It's always working. It's always activated. We forget. We think we have to go out and get lucky and buy a ticket. Doesn't work that way. But I do have a funny story about a man who was praying every day. He would walk to the synagogue, and every day he would go into the temple and he would pray, please, God, let me win the lottery. Nothing else in my life can help me and fix everything like winning the lottery. Please help me win the lottery. And every day he would trudge over to the temple, to the synagogue, and he would get down on his knees and he would say, please, Lord, please, God, help me win the lottery. And then one day he was in there and he was starting his prayer and he hears a booming voice interrupting him. And it's God from heaven. And he says, Moshe, meet me halfway. Buy a ticket. Come on. Help me help you. And that's what we're working with today, is that assumption that God is here. It's guaranteed. If you knew that you could not fail, if you knew it was a sure thing, wouldn't you buy the ticket? You would. And that is what we're working with. We're working with a law that is always working for us. It's operating in our lives like a lottery ticket. But you've got to buy the ticket. You've got to buy in. What that means is it's not just about buying a ticket. It means buying into a belief system where you just believe it, you have faith in it, and you let it work in your life. And what Janie was talking about earlier, that flow, that magic flow, it's ever available to all of us because we are swimming in it. It's always operating. We just forget. And then we forget. And then we remember again. And then we forget. But that's why we come here. And that's why we do this study and the reading and the prayer and the meditation, is to constantly remember that, oh, oops, sorry. See, I am all this. Not the reading, this. This is always activated. Okay, now the reading. Is it doing it on its own, or is that me? Magic, baby, magic. It's a strange day today. So this is from the Science of Mind text, page 46. Let us restate our principle. We are surrounded by an infinite possibility. It is goodness, life, law, and reason. In expressing itself through us, it becomes more fully conscious of its own being. Therefore, it wishes to express through us. It wants to. As it passes into our being, it automatically becomes the law of our lives. It can pass into expression through us only as we are consciously allowing it to do so. We co-create. We buy the ticket. It wants to. It has an urge to express through us. It has an urge to create through us, but we have to consciously allow it to do so. That's buying the ticket. That's being a participant. If we accept this as being true, then buying that ticket means that we are truly aware of how this law is operating through us and through life. It's our active co-creation with it. We are a participant. So, how are we engaging with this law? What demands am I making of this law? Does anybody here have a problem with the word demand? Command? I'm here to tell us we are here to make our command on the universe. We are here to make our demand of the law through an active faith, a trust so powerful that we can pray together and turn all of the equipment on. We just proved it. I don't believe in coinkydinks. We proved it. We came together. We knew it. We felt it. We activated it, and it happened. And I truly believe that it's that easy. We're the only ones getting in the way of that divine circuit. It can be, it is that easy. So I wanted to think about luck for a minute, because I was like, what is luck anyway? Why do we have this thing around luck? Because I do too. I go in and I put the penny in the penny slot and I think, ooh, Mama's going to be lucky today. So we have I believe, a false belief that we have to be lucky, that there's this thing called luck out there. When something positive or negative happens without an obvious cause, we tend to label it luck. We tend to label it luck because we're not understanding the cause in back of this experience that we're having. And so it relieves anxiety when we can say, oh, I was just lucky. Or, I think more generally, the opposite is true. We tend to say, I'm just unlucky. I don't think enough of us go the other way where we believe that we are lucky. We tend to say, oh, that was bad luck. I'm unlucky. Why do these things happen to me? I'm just unlucky. So luck is not something we have. It's how we interpret when consciousness hasn't yet recognized its own participation. Did you get that? Okay, let's try again. Okay. When we haven't consciously recognized our own participation in something, we either call it bad luck or lucky. But either way, it's our active participation in that experience. We co-create. I'm not unlucky. My consciousness isn't recognizing in this instance that I am co-creating this. And the opposite can just as easily be true. So when we take luck out of our equation, we understand that we are worthy and it's already done. We are only lucky. We are only a miracle. So when we actively co-create with this law, with a capital L, that understands itself and is the self-givingness to all things, our life starts to flow with ease and grace, and we are lucky all the time. All the time. Because I am co-creating it. I have bought the ticket. I am in. My belief system is, I am in, I am lucky, I am grateful, I am worthy. When that's operating in my consciousness, the law always responds. Remember, what is the law? What's the law? Yeah. It can change your life. It's creation. It's always activated. It's always listening to everything. And it's a yes machine. It's constantly saying, yes, no problem. Yes, no problem. Yes, no problem. It's a yes machine. It says yes to everything. So if I'm in an experience that doesn't feel lucky, what's the law doing? It's responding to my consciousness. The law always produces like unto like. Always. Luck appears random. Law is consistent. Law is consistent. It's always working. So let's use it. Let's connect these dots and not think about luck or randomness. Let's look at consistency. What is the consistency of my life? The great news is I can change it because the law always produces like unto like. Now, Dr. Ernest Holmes says this, perhaps the simplest way to state the proposition is to say that we are surrounded by a mind or intelligence that knows everything. I have to look at this screen, sorry. Knows everything. That the potential knowledge of all things exists in this mind. Everything is in the mind and the law. Everything. All that is known and all that's not known yet, that's coming, it's already created in the law of mind. That abstract essence of beauty, truth, and wisdom coexist in the mind of the universe. That we also exist in it and may draw from it. But what we draw from it, we must draw through the channel of our own consciousness, our own minds. That's where the power is. That's the winning lottery ticket. So how can I get a better idea of connecting these dots? Because Spirit's always giving me the winning lottery ticket. What is my receptivity? Where am I considering myself small or not worthy? Where am I blocking the light and creating my own shadow? The power moves from our inner thought to our outer experience. So instead of I'm lucky, maybe I was open and available to life. Maybe instead of bad luck follows me, I'm repeating an unconscious habit. pattern. Right place, right time, maybe is I was in resonance. I was in the flow. I had the harmony. Just by rephrasing how we think about these things, our perception will change our experience. Bad luck does not follow me. I am repeating an unconscious pattern. Great news. What's the great news? We could change the pattern. We could change it. We need to get out of the way. We got to get out of the way. Emerson says, get your bloated nothingness out of the way. Now we're going to read it. The universe is impersonal, okay? It's impersonal. The law doesn't care. It gives to all alike. It is no respecter of persons. Don't take it personally. It's not a personal thing. It only sees itself, right? It values each alike. Its nature is to impart, ours to receive. When we stand in the light, we cast a shadow across the pathway of our own experience. Emerson advises we get our bloated nothingness out of the way of the divine circuits. Get out of the way. Get out of our own way. The law is impersonal, right? We're going back to basics, right? This is what we're doing today. The law is impersonal. The law responds. It doesn't judge. Remember? Yes, machine. No problem. No problem. Outcomes reflect consciousness, not worth. Outcomes reflect consciousness. The law of life does not punish. It reflects. It's not lucky. Our life patterns reveal the law. A single event may look like luck. A pattern reveals law. I want us to look at the patterns we're creating in our lives. If they're totally awesome and rad, hallelujah. If there's areas that we want to shift, great news, we get to shift them by changing our thinking. The law always responds, right? Always responds. I want us to be in the flow. Since we're doing Science of Mind 101, so there's a lot of quotes, but I like them. As you learn to release all your burdens to the right action of God, you will find that everything falls into its proper place. The flow. You let your problems slip away from you, realizing that a power greater than you are and a presence that is within you is ready, willing, and able to guide you in all ways. Then peace, security, and fulfillment come with ease, and there is a sense of joy and accomplishment. This has worked in my life. I've seen it. I've experimented. It's like a science project. I'm in the flow. Ozzy the camera works. Not in the flow. Air conditioning doesn't work. Ozzy doesn't work. Microphones don't work, right? We are frequency. And we can change the world by how we vibrate. It can move with ease and grace. So how do we get there? I think belief plus feeling plus expectancy. I expect it. I make my demand on the universe. I command it to be so. And when I say command, that's feeling, right? So I start with a belief. I believe this to be true. I back it up with feeling, and then I make my demand. I command. I expect it. And then equals experience. Because what's the law? A yes machine. It says, no problem, Charlene. I see your belief. I double down with the feeling. And then I push all my bets in with the expectancy. And the universe says, no problem. Here you go. I'm all in. So what we habitually consent to inwardly, life outwardly arranges. But we have to buy the ticket. We got to believe it. We got to back it up with feeling, and then we got to demand and expect that it's going to happen, because the law is a yes machine. So remember, the law is no respecter of persons, but it is a respecter of consciousness. It responds to what you believe, what you feel, and what you expect. I love you. So it is. We're going to welcome Joanna back up here. Joanna Pearl, please come back up. And I think we're in for a treat, because this is a song that you wrote. Yes, so this is written by Miss Joanna Pearl.
Yes, ma'am.
And performed by Miss Joanna Pearl.
Yes.
And accompanied by Ryman and Tazari.
So I'm dying because the chorus of the song is "Don't judge a book by its cover." Just like dying. I'm just dying. So stick with what you know, I guess. Don't judge a book. This is funny. Yeah, you're gonna maestro. All right, get the vocal up just a tiny bit. Don't be waiting for your number to be called, standing with your back pinned up against the wall. 'Cause opportunity is right outside your door. So put your feet flat on the floor. You are more than capable. Hey, the sky is not the limit. So if you dream, jump in it. With all your heart, your soul, your passion can be what you intended. Beginning of the making, all the rules you're breaking. So live your life with no fear. 'Cause don't judge a book by its cover. You might just discover the pages have been waiting for you. The pen's in your hand now. Believe that you can now. 'Cause life is for the taking. So you say you've been abandoned and confused, that you've been broken down, that you've been badly bruised. Oh, baby, baby, let me come and talk to you. Maybe I can change your point of view. Yeah, yeah. 'Cause life is for creating, for those participating. So forget regret, and then you're set to start counting your blessings. 'Cause all the empty spaces, empty pages, while you hesitating, yeah, you gotta fill them up with love, yeah. So don't judge a book by its cover. You might just discover the pages have been waiting for you. The pen's in your hand now. Believe that you can now. 'Cause life is for the taking. A book by its cover, you might just discover the pages have been waiting for you. Believe in Don't judge a book by its cover. You might just discover the pages have been waiting for you.
Joanna, Woo! Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have deep honor and respect for singers who can hit those notes. That's when in community songs I start to lip sync and I don't even go there. I'm like, I'm just going to pretend that I'm singing along. All right. Before our ambassadors come up, this is our opportunity for giving. This is a time when we participate in giving our gifts, our tithes, our donations to support this community and to support the ministries that we offer here, this teaching philosophy that changes lives. And so I would like to call up Practitioner Peg McLaughlin. Please come up, Peg. Because I want to call up stewards of the science of mind, practitioners, not just licensed, but practitioners of science of mind, who I know personally that this teaching, that this practice has changed their life in a material way. So I'm going to start doing that more frequently. And so come see me if I don't know about you and you have a secret and you know that this has changed your life. Come talk to me. And you've won the lottery in your life, come talk to me, and we can have an opportunity for testimony. So please welcome licensed practitioner Peg McLaughlin.
Thank you. I do feel like I've won the lottery with this teaching, but more to the point, with the opportunities for giving. During practitioner training, we read a book called The 4 Laws of Prosperity. And one of the main laws of that is about tithing, which the word tithe means 10%. So I took a leap of faith in November of 24 and said, okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to dip my toe in the water and see what happens with this whole tithing thing. I'd always donated, a little bit here and there or whatever. It even then felt like a little uncomfortable, but I was like, okay, I'm going to get really uncomfortable with this, and I'm going to tithe 10%. I'm self-employed. So I did 10% of my gross sales, which, yeah, it was a huge leap of faith. And my total sales for 2025 went up 20%. Yeah, like it was a tangible result of my faith, and I'm all in, and I encourage you guys to try it because it works.
A living embodiment of what we believe. Remember, belief, feeling, expectancy equals experience, and Peg has proved that in her own life. I have a similar story, proved it in my own life. It really does work. So I encourage you to talk to Peg, talk to practitioners, find out their experience, and dip your toe in the water. Dip your toe in the water. See if it works for you. So I'm going to ask our ambassadors, please, Lorelei and Susie, thank you so much for coming up here, for supporting this aspect of our ministry, which is divine giving, because we do run a business. We were profitable last year, so we were profitable, and we're earmarking, we're saving everything because we want to be in our permanent building, a permanent home where we're not church in a box, where we don't have to bring things in and out. So that's our mission. And everything we save, and the board members who are good stewards of this work are making our money work for us and work smarter, not harder. And we're going to get into that permanent home very, very soon. So thank you for making that a possibility. Thank you. So if you would just take your tithe, your offering, if it's an auto tithe, imagine it's in your hand and just put it on your heart. If you're donating through Venmo or PayPal or a check or cash, just put it on your heart and breathe some deep gratitude and love into this offering, this tithe, this donation that serves this greater good. Center for Spiritual Living, Temecula Valley, where we are changing hearts and minds and making the world a better place every day. It's powerful, and we are a part of it. So with great gratitude for this winning lottery ticket, every time I say thank you. And together we affirm. And so it is. Please join me in our affirmation of abundance, which is divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am prosperous now. Very good.
God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. Love is my source, love is my power, love gives me everything that I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. 'Cause joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to ask Mike Long, please come up. Please welcome Mike Long, our announcer this morning. Look at that beaming smile. Oh, he loves being here, especially when I try to embarrass him, but I don't. It's just love. Yes, beautiful love. And when Mike first announced, he was so cute. He was up here and he would read it like this. But we've witnessed the page moving lower and lower and lower, so we get to witness him in his fullest expression. So please welcome Mike Long.
Thank you, Charlene. Really appreciate the opportunity. It is my privilege to be your announcer today. We have some exciting announcements. Today after service, we are hosting a Mediterranean brunch in the social hall. So hopefully you brought along something to share. Come after service to meet new friends in the social hall and eat great food. Our annual CSL TV Gifts of Spirit variety show is coming up Saturday, May 2nd at 7 p.m. So if you have a talent or if you'd like to help with this event, there's a sign-up sheet in the breezeway. This is a fundraiser for our CSL TV Building Fund. There are only 15 talent spots available, so sign up soon so we can plan this event. And remember, variety is the spice of life. The Divine Wholeness Group is hosting an energy healing event on January 25th after service. They will have a host of free energy healing modalities available, such as Reiki, healing touch, self-care practices, and more. Please see the sign-up sheet on the activities table for more information and to hold your spot. I would now like to invite Jim Willis up to the platform for some updates on the 2026 Super Bowl. Please give Jim a warm welcome.
Thank you, Mike. Good morning, all. I'm really thrilled to be up here. What I'd like to do is remind you that, hey, the holiday season just completed. And everybody was loving and grateful and happy, and that's wonderful. That's good. But right about now, in the middle of winter, the coldest and sometimes the darkest part of the seasons, this is a time when the food banks, not only in Temecula, but all across the country, are at their lowest inventory because during the holidays, everyone gave willingly, and they were happy to bring in food and all. So the men's group, and myself included, we decided a number of years ago to start this thing called the Super Bowl SOUPER collection for the food bank. And I set a goal of 2,000 pounds, because at the end of the Super Bowl week, it'd be great to be able to say that CSL TV donated a ton, that's what 2,000 pounds is, to the food pantry. especially when it's at its greatest needs. So, just to let you know, so far we're up to about 568 pounds of food. Now, that's a quarter of the way up, but we only that's not counting today, so. We got 3 more weeks to go, guys. Come on, just go spend $20 and go to Vons, go to Costco, go to wherever you want to go. Get anything that's on sale. Don't buy the most expensive stuff. Buy the soups that are on sale because 568 pounds. I know, we got almost 1,500 pounds more to go. That's not counting today's. I have no idea. Maybe we got a couple hundred more pounds. But anyway, let's go fill up that green basket. I bring it over tomorrow morning to the food bank. They are just so very, very grateful. They see me drive up. They're wheeling out a cart already to my trunk to load it up. That's how much we recognize, and that's how much we appreciate it. So let's go fill up and get that ton, guys. Heavy cans, especially if they're on sale. It doesn't matter.
Thank you, Jim. Excellent. Exciting news. CSL TV Super Bowl 2026. And I believe Gary Crutchley would like to make a few announcements on the Seeds of Service Group 2026 meeting. Please welcome Gary.
Thanks, Mike. If you haven't been out in the Peace Garden lately, please go out there and take a look at it. It's very beautiful. I'm just so thrilled. And that's a power of belief of our beloved leader, Charlene. She wanted to beautify this space, and through her efforts and mine and other people's, this is what we've done. So if you go out there, the grass is green, it's been mowed, the weed, it's just very pretty. And on the back of that, I'd like to say the oft-postponed Seeds of Service Club will be meeting. I had chosen a date February 1st. However, I now realize that Beth is doing her visioning board date. So I do not want to conflict with that. I want to do the visioning board. So we're going to be meeting February 8th in the Peace Garden. That's the following week. We'll do it after service around 11:30 or 12. We're going to have an appearance by the plant doctor, which is me. So if anyone in the group has any sick plants, please bring them along. I'll do my best to diagnose them. Do not bring, when I was working at Rogers Gardens, I was plant doctor there, and someone, they brought in grubs. They brought in a wash basin full of ugly grubs to show me. I go, you only needed to bring one. You didn't have to bring them. So anyway, don't get carried away on bringing it. I'll do my best to diagnose it. And I'd like to also announce that we will be doing a rose pruning seminar at Jules's house. She has 40 roses. 47 roses that may need to be pruned, may not. But I'd be more than happy to do a demonstration on that. So please come to the meeting on February 8th. We'll have meet and greet. We'll have a discussion as what we're going to do with the club. But I'd like to invite you all to come. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And a couple more announcements. The next CSL TV Young Adult Session will be held at 7 p.m. on Zoom, Sunday, January 25th. Our theme is Bringing the Sacred to the Everyday. We will be discussing simple practices that can make everyday moments more sacred and remind us of our purpose and identity. The sign-up sheet is on the activities table. On Sunday, February 1st, we will be highlighting all the ways we can support CSL TV as a volunteer. From becoming an ambassador, teaching in the youth program, hospitality, Sunday coordinators, and even being an announcer. Come find out all the fun ways you can connect with each other as well as provide a vital aspect of our Sunday service celebration. Also on Sunday, February 1st, practitioner Beth Haas is hosting a vision board workshop called Planting Seeds of Possibility for 2026 from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. All are welcome. Bring your friends. This is a beautiful, reflective time where we gather to create our vision for 2026 together. The sign-up sheet is on the activities table, and I would like to call up Beth Haas and Rev Shar to say a few words about the CSL TV education. Thank you, Charlene.
Mike Long, everyone. He said yes to me, to announcing, and I think it's been great for him. All right, we're offering a new class, so I speak a lot up here, so I'm going to let Beth Haas, practitioner Beth Haas, speak about our new class coming.
Hello, everybody. I will tell you the backstory of why we are doing this class, because we taught one in the fall called Principles and Practices with a very lively group, and we kept talking about the law. And finally, this group said, now who is this law? Where can we go find the laws that you keep talking about? And so I got this download right in the moment. I said, there's a book. It was a book that I took 20 years ago, or I took a class with the book 20 years ago, and it's kind of fallen off the rotation, but we're bringing it back. The two of us are bringing it back. So the class is called Working with the Law. The book is Working with the Law by Raymond Hollowell, who was a contemporary of Ernest Holmes. I got the book out. I took it in 2006. So 20 years ago, I took it before I kind of realized, what all this stuff was about. Read it 20 years later and thought, I have incorporated so much of this without noting it, just like what the talk was today. So if you are curious, if you are ready to kind of expand what you think you already know about science of mind, if you think you know it all, perhaps this would be an opportunity to find out, wait, there's even more. This is not something that, just like in the talk, this isn't about luck. This isn't about some lucky people get to have this wonderful life and the rest of us are just kind of schlepping along, and maybe next time around, if there is another time, we'll do it better. It's not about that. Think of the law like this. Think of it, the physical law of gravity. So every single sentient being on this planet and probably in the universe, I believe that, has access and uses gravity. You didn't have to earn gravity. You didn't have to go to school to figure out gravity. It was part of your birthright to keep you grounded. Now, when you don't follow the laws of gravity, what happens? Right? The same thing with the spiritual laws. So this is the most user-friendly, insightful, pop-open, aha class that I think that we will do. So I invite you to come. It's going to start on February 3rd here at the center. It'll run 6 weeks. The book is a very easy read, and it will be one that I think you will find you've been looking for, and suddenly it pops up and it's like, there you are, I've been looking for you. So I hope you come. The sign-up sheet's out there. Thank you.
Beth Haas, practitioner and teacher of teachers. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. All right. So, Beth, you could just stay right up here. Licensed practitioners and ministers here, if you would come forward and join me here on stage with you, Joanna. You can stay too. Yeah. We need them to stay for the ending. Yes, that's right. Come on up. These are our practitioners, licensed. Julie Nims is here. She's an emeritus, which means she's been licensed for 25 years or more. This is the healing arm of our church. This is what we do. Prayer works. When we change our belief around something, and there is feeling in back of it, and then there is an expectancy or a demand made on the universe, the law, as a yes machine, says, no problem. Prayer is a demand of truth, a knowing of truth, and then we realize it more fully in our lives. So see a practitioner. They're out in the breezeway after service. Is there an area in your life that you'd like to change? You'd like to have that winning lottery ticket in that area, but I just can't believe it quite fully enough for myself, which is okay. We see a practitioner. They know it and feel it for us, and because we are all connected in one mind, the universe, the law, as a yes machine says, no problem, I got you. So see a practitioner, have a treatment, go get pay for a paid practitioner session, which is an hour-long session where there's dialogue and you talk about things and you uncover false beliefs that are hidden in our lives, and then the practitioner does a powerful, meaningful treatment or affirmative prayer for you, and boom, the magic happens. It works. So if you would, please join us right now in a collective prayer together. Closing the eyes, maybe placing a hand on the heart, taking that breath and deepening into our truth, our knowing, which I know to be that God is. It is love. It is expressing itself. It is giving of itself to create this life experience on this plane of existence and everywhere. It is forever reaching and knowing itself, becoming itself. It is activating itself in ways known and ways that are not known yet. But the presence and the power is good, and it is love. And so I know that I am and we are this power, this presence, this love in form. We are having its experience to the extent that we allow it. And so I know that right here, right now, we expand that flow, that channel just a little bit more. We open up to possibility through a belief and a feeling and an expectation of the law of the universe, of spirit. And we make our command known right here, right now. For good, for love, for peace everlasting, for balance and harmony and abundance. We make our command now. And so knowing this, feeling this, believing this, and making my command now to the law, I rest with great gratitude knowing this is done, for it is placed into the mind to the action of law. And the law is a yes machine and says, yes, my beloved, yes. And together we affirm, and so it is. And so it is. Thank you. We're going to close together.
Yes.
Joanna's going to lead us with our closing song. Ryman had
I'm
a
going to count
commitment.
us in, and we're all going to start.
Okay,
at
we're
the
going to do
same
it
time.
together, right? So I'm asking you to stand. We're going to sing Peace on Earth together, and Joanna's going to lead us in this.
All right, are you ready? Ryman had to go, so it's all us. All right, 1, 2, 3. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin